Hello everyone, right in front of us is another LEGO Avatar set. So this is the Neytiri Thanator versus AMP Suit Quaritch. So this set contains 560 pieces and retail $80 US. It comes with 2 minifigures and get to build AMP Suit Thanator and also a bit of the terrain. And today we're going to take a detailed look at the cool stuff and also stuff that might put you off buying this set. And before we get started, it would be great if you hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. First, we're going to take a look at the minifigures. So on the left, we've got Neytiri, and then on the right, we've got Colonel Mouse Courage, the villain from Avatar. So for Neytiri, we've got lovely printing again, the long legs for the Avatar minifigure, the longer arms and the tail. And what's so special about this minifigure compared to the other Avatar minifigures that I have is that this minifigure has the unique hairpiece, so it's always good to get some more variation of hair pieces. And for the Colonel here, I've got lots of printings. I've got those military camel print, which is really cool, but unfortunately again, the Lego printing issue that never goes away is that when they print a lighter color on a darker torso, the color is always a bit off, but it's good to get this particular hairstyle in this color. Unfortunately, because of this hairstyle, Colonel doesn't have a alternate facial expressions. Otherwise, a pretty cool minifigure to have. Now we take a look at the Thanator. So from this avatar, for most of the animals, you do get a molded head, but then the rest of the body usually a brick build. I think it's quite an interesting build, and I'm surprised the Thanator has 3 pairs of legs. I guess I didn't pay much attention to the movie. In fact, the last time I see Avatar was when it first released on DVD, so that quite some time ago. Overall, I think the build is okay. It would have benefit a bit more if it's a totally molded, so it gives a bit more organic shape, because once it's brick built, then you've got all the angular shape, which just doesn't look natural as a organic being. And you can put a minifigure on top of its body, so that can create a scenes of the avatar running the Thanator. You get multiple articulation point around the tail area or the legs, and the feet, and also the head as well. And of course, the mouth can be open here, and it does look quite menacing when the mouth is open. Next, we have the AMP suit here. Regardless of what you think about how accurate it portrays the suit from the movie, I do think this is a pretty good looking and interesting view of the AMP suit. You have multiple articulation points around the arms, and the legs are a bit limited, so you can't actually bend the knees. This is quite static, but you do able to move the legs side to side and also change the angle of both feet. A few stickers, and I do think the overall look and texture of the exterior are pretty good as well. And I also love the chainsaw, which is going to be pretty useful if you're in the jungle. And of course, you can fit the minifigure inside this area by opening up the canopy piece. Finally, we have the terrain again. It's very colorful. I think it's more colorful than what you've seen in the movie, but I think this is a pretty cool small build. I like how this plants are being designed, and really lots of color, and you also get these glowing in the dark pieces as well. And a couple of things that you can actually stand a minifigure here, or you can actually connect the Thanator on top of this particular plants to create a jumping motion. And this particular plant here looks like something straight from a horror movie, and they specifically include some like connection pieces on both sides. So if you have other sets, you may be able to expand the terrain. This is the Neytiri Thanator versus AMP Suit Quaritch. In the end, I quite like this set. I think I was pretty surprised on how well it looks for the AMP suit, and the overall building experience. Quite like the inclusion of the terrain is quite unique. Not necessarily represent what you've seen in the movie Avatar, but I think just the color scheme and the design of the plantation could create something quite interesting. And to be honest, the main reason I bought this is really for the Neytiri minifigure, so I get some of the core characters from the Avatar theme. Since the other set with Neytiri is a bit expensive than what I can afford. While the Thanator looks menacing, I don't really like the brick build design. It just doesn't give the organic look of a menacing creature. And in general, the Avatar theme is pretty expensive. This one without discount is $80 and if I didn't have enough, credit card rewards points, I probably won't even, buy this without a significant discount. So I probably won't recommend this set to everyone, but there's some good elements. So if you're into, the movie or specific, mech build or a particular character or just some interesting, terrain, then this might be the set for you. But if you really want to have a avatar set with, most of the core features from the Avatar movie, I probably will recommend the other one that I had review on, which is the floating mountain site 26 and the RDA Samsung. That set is probably capture a lot more and it's a better building experience as well. Let me know what you think about this set in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to check out my review on the other Avatar set and possibly the other videos too. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.